replay files going. And welcome everybody out to this NGS broadcast. All right. All right, we are loading now. We are on Dragonshire, which was the choice of, let's see. The choice of currently chasing Samuro. Now, being as currently chasing Samuro is CCS2, I am a bit familiar with them, and I need to mute my stream there so we're not having it rotate back through. And boom, I'm in a casting lobby, don't you know? Actually, I think I'm going to be in a regular lobby. So, if anybody notices that
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
I am, you know, I've done some interesting things before, such as block an entire game with my with an icon there at the top. But all right, I'm told this is an exciting match. Being a member of the CCS family as well, I know a few of these folks here on CCS2, but we have the traditional brawl in the middle. We've got Wolf on ETC, Murad on the Junkrat, Slickrub for the Malfurion, Austin as the Jaina, the main ski playing Varian, Swing on Johanna, Double Dam on the Sonya, Tiger on Orphea, Venus on the Rainer, and finally Star Knight on the Stukov. A little bit faster clear out of Clouded Mines here, but the main ski had already taken position up top. Ooh, Jaina getting chased. Great disengaged route by Slickrub there to keep the members of Clouded Mines off of the Jaina with their murderous frenzy that they had going there. Venus up a little far forward, but he's dancing, doing what he can. Ooh, taking the long way. So a little bit of an experience advantage on the, oh, wrong button. And wow, that is huge. How did I make the talents look so big? I don't even know. Camps being taken on both sides. Clouded Mines is going to be a little bit ahead here. I am going to do this. That is probably the Y. Well, game 2, we will make sure we have that fixed. Shame on me for loading directly from the replay instead of through the in-game client, and that is why, but let's see. Yeah, which has changed up here a little bit as well. So, Clouded Mines looking for a very early Dragon Knight. Tiger looks to secure it. Boom, it is done. A little bit of a fight here in the bottom. We're going to hide the... Oh no, we don't want to hide the template completely. So Dragon Knight pushing in the middle. We've got Austin defending with Jaina, but we have a 3-man push here in the bottom with the Siege Giants. So getting value in 2 lanes. Sonya pressuring into Varian, being as he has just now picked up that well and is level 4. He can fight, but he still can't sustain because he's not level 7. Dragon Knight backing away. Tiger playing it a little bit safe there. Malf finishing off the Dragon Knight as Broccoli tanks some tower shots. Venus is pumping damage into this bottom cannon tower, and it goes down to the Siege Giant Boulder. And right now, I would say with rotational command, the members of Clouded Mines are having their way a little bit head on experience, and I mean siege advantage too, having an entire gate down here and both cannon towers mid. Yeah, my overlays all sorts of goofed. Okay, Clouded Mines taking up the bottom camp. The members of currently chasing Samuro on their top left camp and trying to catch up in that experience game. Because I was complaining about the overlay, I missed to see what the vision might have been like. I don't know if Clouded Mines knew they were missing 2 members, but they took a very conservative approach to that bottom camp. But they're still ahead on experience. That camp is now pushing in, getting value on that tower. Ooh. The root. Yikes, Jaina almost got eaten completely by that chomp. Stukov taking a little ride there on the bottom lane. Swing eaten quite a bit out of that cannon tower, but walking away using her Johanna privilege. And with this tower up here, Mainsky is just twin bladens away on this wall. With having the sustain that Second Wind has brought, I think he was trying to be careful, not knowing how many members of Clouded Mines might have been there. Backing off now as the Sonya chases him. And I would think there, just strictly 1v1, Sonya Whirlwind versus Varian Second Wind, that Varian is going to come out ahead. The problem is, if you try to sit there and tank it, you've got Tiger here on the Orphea. So, Clouded Mines picking up their camp, currently chasing Samuro, holding down the bottom fort. Oh, and I didn't notice this before, but Wolf back on a tank role. He has been playing Assassin more so for the team this season. Currently chasing Samuro, has gone through a few roster changes, being a new team this season, trying to find their groove, if you will. So a lot of pressure here in the top lane. The 3v3, excuse me, down here on the bottom, currently going to the side of currently chasing Samuro. I didn't mean to say currently twice in that sentence, but that's just how natural my dadness comes in. Ooh, the knockback into the root was fantastic. Sadly, the damage is just a little more focused from Raynor than it can be from Junkrat. And Stukov loves going against the Junkrat split damage. Varian trying his best to secure the top altar, which he has done, or shrine, with the Sonya having gone down previously while pushing in on that top tower, or top fort, excuse me. But the siege camp pressuring bottom, both of our mages mid having a little wizard duel, if you will. Remember, no pink dragons, nothing make-believe, and no turning invisible. The big Twilight Dream coming out, but everyone's surviving on both teams. Wolf had looked a little bit unlucky there, but he gets away as well. Ooh, had the concussion mine been able to go off a moment sooner, it would have spelled a dead Venus. Ooh, the protected coming out. Tower dives between the 2v1 and the Eternal Feast. I don't know that they cap this. Now Tiger will be able to interrupt, and then Sonya will have the top recapped. And the bottom recapped with our squad down there. Big silence and slow out onto Wolf. He gets away. Sonya pushing up now onto that fort. Dancing between the lanes here. Oh, Tiger's gonna cap it again. So close. Bottom, or excuse me, top fort going down. Dragon Knight sieging in here mid. Taking a very conservative approach coming up top, making sure the minions get there. I like it. We now have the members of of currently chasing Samuro focusing in there, trying to clear that Dragon Knight. I do think that this fort is gone one way or another, but oh, Mainsky getting punted back. Not going too far, but this is going to create a bit of a sandwich. The leap from the Sonya, the Eternal Feast going out, so ooh, Water Elemental chasing, the Riptire chasing. If the Water Elemental gets cleared, otherwise they were going to secure that. The Hyperion in the bottom lane, so the only ult left on the side of Clouded Mines is that of Swing having Blessed Shield. Venus so close to death, And down he goes, Mainsky taking the final strike there. Jaina gets a burst combo off onto Orphea, bringing her down, and CCS quickly goes for the invade. They get in on that wave. The Blessed Shield doesn't make it out, and Johanna goes down. The root combo spells the doom of Sonya, but the camp was captured for the part of Clouded Mines. We get the Mark Zombie face coming out in chat from Mr. Turd Herder. I almost said a different name for you there, Turd Herder, but our esteemed host of Nexus Edge. Mainsky doing swish swish burr burr on the bottom camp as Twin Blades. Wolf picking up the soak here in the bottom lane and escorting in that Siege Giants. We now have the secret boss of the Dragonshire map with the Bruisers and the Siege Giants. This wall just melts. We've got 5 members of CCS down here versus 4 on the part of Clouded Mines, but the flank coming in from Sonya, they turn on her a little bit. She does have leap. Ooh, the power slide, the combo, the boot back, the leap takes her back into the blizzard, and the team collapses and she dies. Hyperion out for the disengage. Water Elemental is about to go down. At this point, Wolf is eating a lot of damage with that negative 20 armor. Good boot back with the face melt. Varian did take Shattering Throw at 13. I realize we haven't focused a lot on talents ever since I realized my overlay was bonkers. Jaina clearing the top. Big fight. Ooh, the Mosh. The Riptire. Ooh, the Eternal Feast does claim 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Eternal Feast on top of the Mosh is pretty mean, and that was a fantastic turnaround on the part of Clouded Mines. Jaina still out clearing, Sonya capping the top, Stu capping the bot, and Orphea is now driving towards her 3rd Dragon Knight capture. With no safety to be had, Jaina backs up, and that Dragon Knight is captured for Clouded Mines. This fort that I called the death of many minutes ago has now finally come down with the Dragon Knight. 5 members of CCS charging in. Mainsky goes in, gets punted to a relatively short distance. Oh, Wolf gets punted a much farther distance, but... And the members of Clouded Mines start going. I'm surprised we have not seen a Hyperion yet. There we go. Another punt. Swing goes down with the concussion mine bringing them over the wall. The Orphea is coming out here. Varian throwing down the banner of Ironforge. Oh, a little bit of anti-synergy there, but everybody gets away. Wolf looking for the big power slide. Weenus is going down, but it was valiantly fought, as always, Mr. Rayner. So with this advantage, what do we think that CCS is going to pull together? They still have not taken down a major structure. They are going for this siege camp. Mainsky breaking off to go get the 2nd siege camp. I think right there I would have liked to have seen just force bot and retreat through the camps, because now this camp is going to be cleared relatively easily and safely for Clouded Mines, and the fort has still not gone down, and Varian is split off. But still only 4 people on the map for a few seconds. The fort taking a lot of damage, and that Siege Giants is coming. Ooh, double dam up here with the invade that no one is watching for. Eternal Feast got 3 strikes off. Tiger Oh, do we see the mosh? It was a full interrupt too, not a 10-second interrupt. Riptire gets burned down. Sonya has claimed the camp. Double Dam deciding she liked that well enough that yes, she'll have another. So here on the Bridge of Death, there are no cannon towers, but there is a bruiser camp forcing its way in. With having the structure advantage in this lane, you can see we are having that trickle catapult. Jaina backs up. The showdown at the bottom here seems to have everybody leaving. It is an even fight down here on even talent tiers. Oh, unfortunate. You would have wanted to slide a little bit sooner there to potentially knock them off, but fighting in the 20 spell armor. Oh, the Eternal Feast, the body blocks to keep the Eternal Feast going. 3 members of CCS going down, and with camps in top and bottom, and the Dragon Knight about to be secured by Sonya, this could spell some absolute doom. It's a replay cast, so I'm almost cheated to speed it up since everything's just dancing for a second here while we get positioned, but we'll talk about some talents. So everything seeming pretty standard out of ETC, out of Jaina. I don't know Junkrat well enough, I apologize. Oh, Joe putting a lot into the blinds. The level 7 is the one that is most interesting to me, but hoping to just make sure that Twin Blades variant can't go burr burr swish swish quite as much. Dragon Knight taking shots from the middle keep. Stukov took a few as well, but we are starting to burst in. The Eternal Feast keeping people at bay. 80% on the core, 74 now. Dragon Knight just being such a vicious core. We do see Sonya go down. The Blessed Shield comes out for the disengage. Not sure it's enough. We have the big flailing swipe for the second disengage. Jaina goes down to a combo from Orphea. Nice power slide and a silence. That silence. Ooh. Stukov does have the level 20 upgrade on the flailing swipe, allowing him to control that a bit more and continue to disengage. With it being a 3v4, Varian coming for the flank. Nice stun. Oh, Johanna's getting away. Varian starting on this siege camp, so a solid core defense. Again, I personally think that Dragonshire's core is the most difficult in the current Rocking Cores system because of how quickly it lands once it fires and the fact that it stuns. Like, to use Blackheart's Bay as an example, Blackheart's Bay fires about the same speed, but it doesn't land as quickly. And it knocks you oftentimes to safety, where the percentage damage, the stun, the quick landing of the boulders here on Dragonshire mean that if you don't have mega minions or the Dragon Knight itself, I think it's way more difficult to end on this map than it used to be. Where Blackhearts I find almost laughable, to the point where I will eat purposely some of the cannonballs just to go for the ride. You know, it's like having Junkrat being able to boop you for fun. So 5v5, stuck in a bit of a choke. I expected the Blessed, or the Eternal Feast to really rock some damage there. Ooh, the Indestructible getting popped on Joe. See, so here we are. We've got a camp. We've got one person down, almost 2 people down. And even if they rushed through the keep, I don't think they could take the core at this point. So CCS backing off, looking for the Dragon Knight. We've got Mainski and Sonya both making a drive for that top one. Double Dam, I think, is going to make it there first before Mainski on Varian. And so there's going to be a fight brewing up here. Level 20s have been online for both teams. We have Bolt of the Storm for ETC. Oh, here we go. We're testing that spin versus second win. And Mainsky's got to get. He is going to die. Here is his last stand. And much like in the cinematic, Varian goes down to an evil magic user. In this case, Johanna. So, great call by Clouded Minds, evening up and then having the power play be on their side by catching a Varian who was perhaps a bit too confident in his position. CCS taking the bottom camp, Clouded Minds taking the top right, and I think this is a position for CCS where you just try to deny a team fight and you keep rotating, but they are here. Yikes, that blow up on Orphea was fantastic. So now the power play being in favor of CCS here in just 10 more seconds if they can delay everything. They know no one's on the Dragon Knight. The Ariat Crater leap from Sonya, just massive. Wow, the fact that Sonya went down instead of Jaina is incredible to me. Now, I didn't see if Bolt of the Storm got value there, but I know Death Metal would have been amazing. Oh, and the minion kill onto Venus. So 3v2 here. Swing procs there. Indestructible again. Oh man, it scared me, Star Knight. I thought you were going to kill Jaina with that flailing swipe. Varian running top to knock out the Sun Shrine from Clouded Mind's control. I would like to see with this 4v2, however, that CCS take a bit more of an aggressive position. We know Joe popped her indestructible. She doesn't have it for 3 minutes after it procs. And so I would have liked to have seen some opportunity for just, let's get together, charge her, blow her up, and with having Shattering Throw, that's a very real possibility. Oh, she's dismounted. So now, rather than having a power play, we are evening out. CCS does have the opportunity for a DK, however, Tiger shutting that down up top. And CCS pushing in on this bottom keep wall, trying to open up an opportunity for themselves to win the game. The Hyperion comes out very defensively. Water Elemental was used as well. However, Water Elemental has a far shorter cooldown than Hyperion does. CCS backing up. They do have quite a minion wave to deal with. A cannon tower does go down, and here we go. We're playing a little bit of a ring around the rosy, which is not bad. I think especially given the fact that you've got 30 seconds left on Water Elemental, that could work out very well for the members of CCS. They are deciding to take their top left camp while trading the moon and sun altars back and forth. Actually, I think on this game they call them shrines. Oh, it lets me ping, but it doesn't tell me what it is. Both teams converging as 5. Orphea with the dismount onto CCS2. Everyone from Clouded Minds on their stylish green clouds, excepting Tiger. Tiger don't care about no stylish green cloud, apparently. ETC dancing. We did have the Blessed Shield come out. Swing is in deep. Oh, the Indestructible popped again. ETC going down. No, ETC lives, but Varian goes down. We have Sonya, who with that Ariat Crater again. Oh, Venus got booped over. Okay, another flailing swipe. The Riptire coming out. Wolf has taken a lot of damage, decides to disengage. The Root, Broccoli chasing in. No fear on that Broccoli. Go, Broccoli, go. The Shrine has been taken over, so CCS does have the opportunity for a Dragon Knight. Venus moving into position to delay it. Star Knight as well. Orphea sneaking back down to capture that point. Ooh, the Junkrat steel trap was fantastic, but it barely didn't. Oh, oh! I really thought that Orphea had it there. So CCS deciding to charge bottom with this. See what they can pick up. The top fort does go down to the minion wave, and Orphea is here hearthing in the bush. She is safe, but this keep has got to be going down here. Broccoli's good for everyone, except maybe Clouded Mines at this point. Alright, so the keep goes down. A little bit of disengage coming out from CCS, thinking this Dragon Knight is not quite going to end it, though this Dragon Knight does have 17,000 health still. So they're seeking to claim one more fort. Jane is the one in there, so you've got to be careful because she does not have the best escapes from the team. Wolf hiding in that bush, seeing what he can get. The Sonya getting punted away. I would love to see with the Power Slide and Mosh combo. Mosh just coming off of cooldown, so Wolf has been waiting for that. It's tricky though because you've got to get so many people in that Mosh because of the interrupts that are there. So the Mosh gets interrupted, the root goes out, the Ariat Crater, oh that fight right there, the Ariat Crater and Eternal Feast combo, that is the end. Yikes, the 5-for-1 trade, Clouded Mines mounting up on their almost complete synergy green mounts. You're going to hear about this one, Tiger. And charging into the bottom. Yeah, the Eternal Feast has been fantastic this game. I'm not saying every single one lasted forever and killed a bunch of people, but they did extremely well on them. So with having 25 seconds before anybody comes up and this rapidly falling core, this game does go over to the side of Clouded Mines. Alright, there's a little bit of stats while I am finding the next replay. Oh, I got a ping. General. Alright, 8-bit, you may not be in this chat, but I saw that ping. I'm coming after you. Alright, quit this replay. Alright. Come on, heroes. Wow, this is even on the same patch and all I'm getting is a loading screen like crazy. So a bit of a long Dragonshire, but we saw it come to a successful end for Clouded Mines. So now we are going into map 2, which will be on Battlefield of Eternity, and Clouded Mines picked the map. Okay. Let me make sure. Options, replay. Alright, we like that better. Alright, so drafts, we have Mainski reprising his role as Varian. We have Wolf also picking up the ETC again. Malfurion, once again, brought to you by Slickrub. Swing on the Joanna. Star Knight switching over to Lucio. Artanis coming in from Double Dam. I think I already said Johanna Swing. Weenus on the Kael'thas, and Tiger switching over to Vala, and new players, or not new players, but new characters on the side of CCS with Murad playing Hanzo and Li Ming playing Austin. I realize we went back and forth on sides, but I'm the one with the microphone, so you have to listen to every dang word I have to say. And let's see, our bands were CCS banned Sylvanas, Stukov, and Anduin, and Clouded Minds banned Greymane, Rhaegar, and Malthael. So, it was a bit of a crazy game one, Trent. I agree. Alright, look at that. The overlay is lining up far better, although CCS2. Your name. I got trolled. Switch team sides. Clouded Minds won a game. You know, on the website, everything's the other way. Alright. Not the most important thing in the world, but now the teams are on the correct side for the overlays, which was completely wrong in game one. We're going to zoom this out. We're going to start by showing some talents in a nice, cleaner overlay. So, the root coming out again. We've had some fantastic roots from Slickrub in these 2 rounds, so I would say it looks like Varian's going into a Smash build possibly with a different level 1 here. But the wave clear a little bit faster on the side of Clouded Minds. Those Ming orbs coming out, they are going to be deadly, I would imagine, coming in later. Minion on fire. Oh, and the team's trade globes. Up here in the top, Varian checking the camp to see where Artanis might have been. Ooh, Wolf power slide in while pretty low. Lucio with the chase, and Wolf goes down. So seeing quite a bit of hero damage coming out from Li Ming so far, but Lucio has just been able to heal everything up. Swing in there, creating space for their team as the bottom camp is taken by Clouded Minds. Ooh, Wolf sliding in, eating a bit of a combo from Venus there on Kael'thas, and just pew pew pewing away with those cross bolts is Tiger, scaring off Venus first and Austin second. And Clouded Minds decides to take the time to reset and race towards this Shaman camp. Murad on Hanzo going all the way back. So not a lot of wall damage coming out of this camp, but it's locking CCS down here in the bottom lane while Clouded Minds quickly takes their camp with just 20 seconds to go for the Immortal. Hanzo starting his, but with no tank, he is face tanking all of that damage. So Austin comes in. Here comes Wolf, bringing up the rear guard, but Tiger pumping damage into him again. Ooh, that could have been scary for a lot of reasons. So Clouded Minds gets right on the Immortal. Fantastic choice on their part. Swing continuing to just be that wall forward, creating space for their team, and halftime is taken by the members of Clouded Minds without a single point of damage dealt to their Immortals. So Varian is up here dealing with the camp. ETC getting in there. Ooh, the boop back means he almost spread that living bomb to Malthael. The boop into the stun, a power slide for another stun. Everybody's getting low. Wolf swing, Wolf down to 300 health, gets away, A full shield immortal coming in for the members of Clouded Minds. Tiger under 300 health. Hearthing. Star Knight was even probably at 400 health. So dang it, game. I hit E multiple times. Whoop. There we go. Zooming back out. So deciding for a 4-1 split for both teams. The attackers coming in, albeit with Joe a little bit behind. But Wolf just taking a lot of forward damage. Slides away, brings the bomb back to his friends, unfortunately. So the full wall taken down by Clouded Minds here. Oh, we have a taunt variant out of Mainski here. Oh, Venus in the root. He's taken some tower shots down to about half health. Lucio bringing him back into the fold here and saying, not today as far as the death. So Wolf coming up here. I don't know. Oh, they're starting a lane swap maybe, but now there's no front line for the bottom team currently. So Clouded Minds having free reign to take this camp, as they do have Joe being quite the front line. Ooh, Vala goes down, eating a Hanzo combo directly to the face. CCS not as worried about the camp if they can kill someone and then free clear the camp. So now we have switched to an offlane ETC and a taunt variant. Taunt on the Johanna. The root goes down. Johanna goes boom. Alright. Cannon tower getting focused down now, so evening up the pressure down here. Still a little bit of structure health down for CCS. Artanis up here on the camp. That is one thing I would say our ETC can't do as well. And let's see, he is an Echo Pedal build, so he does get a little bit more wave clear and even camp clear, but ooh, the members of Clouded Minds come a-chasing in. Star Knight. The slide goes to the side of Wolf more so than Star Knight. Tiger's getting super low. Ming decides that this is a time for my combo to strike. Ooh. We see some retreat pings. Away they go. Everybody moving towards the Immortal at this point. A little bit of an experience lead for CCS. Let's check out. That is mainly coming off of hero kills. We've got 4 members racing with 2 defending from CCS. Or 4 members of Clouded Minds racing and 2 defending. Now 3 defending from CCS. Hanzo and Li Ming just pumping damage into the Immortal. Mainski looks like he's going down, and he does. But halftime claimed on CCS. So CCS looks like they're going into a bit of a defensive posture. Li Ming pumping a little bit of damage out, but other than that, it is team fight time. Oh, Malfurion. Malfurion, 40 health on Malfurion. Yikes. Mainski is coming back in. We've got quite the defensive positioning pulled out from Swing to allow their team to just pump damage in. And so even with halftime being claimed by currently chasing Samuro, Clouded Minds does get the pick. Ooh, the Hanzo and Ming orb. The stage dive. The slide. Oh. It was a gamble. Unfortunately, he picked just slightly off, and so the members of Clouded Minds do get away. We have some ults being picked up. The Blessed Shield, the Sound Barrier, the Suppression Pulse, the Rain or Strafe. Wow. And I know icons apparently. We already saw the Taunt, but matching that with the Protected at level 10, the Wave of Force, the Dragon's Arrow, which we did see go right into the Vala, Pyroblast from Kael'thas, and Stage Dive we saw, and then Twilight Dream again from the Malfurion. So this Immortal likewise gets about half health on the fort. ETC is defending from the Artanis here in the bottom, the fort being just under half health there. And things things are slowing down for a second. Everyone's playing back, except Mainski, who is sharking in that bush, waiting to find someone like this Lucio. Lucio gets away. Artanis moving down on the bottom camp. Clouded Minds moving on the right camp. CCS walking past the left camp. And it looks like they are charging in towards Artanis. Double Dam, look out. Oh, we got the power slide. We got the Dragon's Arrow. We got the... Ooh. The suppression pulse used. At that point, I would say actually save the suppression pulse because now you won't have it when you come back up right away. ETC, power sliding, stage diving up. The fort goes down regardless. Star Knight doing his fancy dance moves on them roller skates as he hearts away. CCS just saying, okay, we'll take the bottom keep then and trade. Varian trying to delay here in the mid. Vala going all the way after him. Varian chunking down over half of Vala's health. Chased a little too far. Oh, but now he's got reinforcements. Murad coming in, shooting away the zoning route from Malfurion. Austin almost scorching the back there of Swing with an orb, but the bottom fort does go down. ETC has now cleared the Shaman out of the top fort, and CCS has a big camp take here on the left to allow them to continue to have that pressure bottom, but Clouded Minds gets in racing position right away. They have already got 7, 8, 9,000 advantage. And halftime is reached with a 12,000 advantage. They are here trying to delay. The Dragon Arrow hits the back line, but no follow-up there. But CCS has the camps pushing in bottom. They are 13s. Clouded Minds has to be very careful here. And so we see Ming is racing while everyone else is trying to keep the members of Clouded Minds in check. They are down on that camp. And so we see the 4-man defense. Ming is firing away, but it was 12,000 health. So lots to deal with there. Varian once again has the shattering throw. We see the power slide catching 2. Oh, Venus in the back. Murad makes short work at him. A stage dive comes out. Further chaos coming through. The power slide, yes, there it is, and boom, Tiger goes down. The final members of Clouded Minds wisely saying, we don't want to add to the death toll, backing out, seeing where they can get value on the map. Artanis appears to be seeing if there is a way to put some damage into that Immortal. Lucio clearing up the lanes, but it looks like this one will go over to the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid with a 10, almost 11,000 point shield. Little bit of a level lead. 13's almost online for Clouded Minds, and this will hopefully, for the part of CCS, claim them a keep. We see the 13's, boom, 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 boom. They are back on even talent tiers. Clouded Minds is looking for a fight. They see ETC in the off lane. He does have about 20 seconds left on his stage dive, but at this point I think he wants to make sure that Clouded Minds doesn't get bottom fort for free with him jumping away. But CCS is pumping a little bit of damage forward, but their shield is gone. Their Immortal is half health. It looks like they are... Ooh, did they get the... Wow. They got the Johanna right before the sound barrier comes through. ETC stage dives in, helps them to secure that Kael'thas. The boot back from the Lucio, likely saving the Vala, and the Immortal is down. Over here, there we go. So Kael'thas and Venus. Artanis taken down the bottom fort. I think that was a very smart play by Double Dam, making it so that the lane pressure stays very even. Double Dam deciding to back off the camp, not knowing exactly where the members of CCS are. CCS claims the top camp. We see 2 members, Star Knight and Tiger, on the right camp for Clouded Minds. Swing and Double Dam, the front line for Clouded Minds, are in the bottom lane, and the camp is now claimed for Clouded Minds on the right. 16s are up for CCS. The blind goes out. So dealing with the camp up here, making sure their camp has free reign. CCS deciding to take the camps. I think I would have liked to have seen CCS play a little bit more aggressively. Clouded Mines free cleared, their camps going, and they're continuing to soak for 16. So I like this play out of Clouded Mines. I think CCS could have been a little bit more aggressive having that 16 advantage, but they are content to get ready for this next objective instead. Ooh, is there going to be a brawl right here? Clouded Mines, you're not 16 yet. Don't do it. All right, they wisely back off. They're starting to get into position to start racing. That's one thing I will say I think Clouded Mines has done an excellent job of this game, is they report to the Immortal right away. So pumping damage in, super close on the race. Wolf is trying to distract and delay as best he can. But yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, the Dragon Arrow and the silence. The power slide coming in to make sure KT is finished off. That was a fantastic engage. And yikes. I think that the flanking position there really made it happen, and the Dragon Arrows have been fantastic this game with Hanzo. You know, just like last game we saw Tiger just rocking it with the Orphea Feast, this game Murad has had his way with those Hanzo Dragon Arrows. Big shield coming out on this Immortal for currently chasing Samuro. The members of Clouded Mines making sure they are healthy and staying safe behind this wall. They don't want to get caught out right now, because if they lose one or two people before the Immortal lands, with how healthy this Immortal is, that could go right through a keep, right through a core. So I really like this call from Clouded Mines here. Gonna remove that for a minute. Get us a little bit better view. ETC pushing in the opposite lane. He does have that stage dive. We've got 10 seconds before Malfurion's ult is up, and we have full ult on the part of Clouded Mines. Double Dam getting in there, trying to put out a little bit of damage. The shield is almost gone from this Immortal, which means it will change its attack mode. Oh, the slams and the roots and the stage dive. Oh, the power slide. ETC taking a little bit of damage, but not so much that he can't survive, and he helped make that Artanis kill happen. ETC does go down from the counter engage. Varian with protected getting so much. Star Knight getting super low, under 400 health. Ming goes down from Kael'thas. Hanzo finishes off the Lucio, hops away, and now we've got an Immortal that is quickly dying, but may take a little bit of core health. There's 7%. So great defense from Clouded Mines, going even on the trades. They are losing a little bit of structure health here top, but I think given the circumstances and given the health of that, it was a fantastic time to take that fight. And because they traded so evenly, the members of currently chasing Samuro did not have the ability to end. So CCS takes the bottom camp. We see pings for the top camp. Clouded Mines hunting around up here. Ooh. I think they weren't seen, but now with the Sonic Arrow, oh, they were able to get it and get away. They do get a Johanna shield out of it. Let's see. Yeah, Joe went the shield at 1, so that cooldown is only 15 seconds now. Varian looking. We got the Sonic Arrow. Ooh, the Banner of Ironforge goes out. The stage dive coming in. This big silence. The Dragon Arrow on the back line. Oh, Weenus goes down. Star Knight goes down. Swing is next. Finally, Double Dam. Tiger, are you going to get away? I think Tiger gets away. Oh, Tiger, I said you were going to get away. Oh, there. Members of CCS are chasing in. With having a 4-man 4-for-0 trade there, CCS just says we're finishing this core now. Health bars are a little low, but they've got a lot of beef up front. Chewing through those core shields now. The camp is coming in top, so I mean they would even get a little bit more there. 70% coming up on the core. There we go. Varian just tanking so much with that protected. 30%. Stage dive for some flare, and can't count, or excuse me, currently chasing Samuro, clinching game number 2 for themselves. Here is our screen. I don't know how to get it to stop showing all of that. There we go. It'll fade. So heavily in favor of currently chasing Samuro for the kills here. Hanzo doing some great work. Tiger, I thought, had some fantastic plays as Vala, and early on, Venus had a whole bunch of damage on Kael'thas. This one ultimately going the way of CCS2. Congratulations to them. Let's see what we've got for round 3. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's come. We'll see. Boom, we updated the score. I'm not going to go to those other screens because it seems like I never get the replays working right. Alright, show in folder. Let's find this. Downloads here. Game 2, game 3. Alright, this should be loading. And the website tells me that this Infernal Shrines was the choice of currently chasing Samuro. I wonder if all teams have favored first pick in this. You know, we don't have the coin toss information. I suppose I probably could have found it, but... And I feel like my replay's bugged because I don't know that everybody's using the mysterious man portrait except Wolf and Mainski, but... Alright, so we have the Mainski coming in as Malthael on that thunderous motorcycle. We have a Tassadar, played by Murad this time. Austin on the Sylvanas, Slick Rub taking the Lucio this time, and Wolf on the Johanna. On our opponents here of Clouded Minds, we have Swing taking the ETC, so a little bit of a tank swap there. Star Knight on the Anduin, Tiger back on the Orphea with that mount. Venus bringing in the Gul'dan, also not on a green cloud. And finally Double Dam on the Imperius. The Good Luck Have Fun's going out. Let's see. I really like the wave clear that Gul'dan brings, and we saw how oppressive that Orphea was in game 1, so that could certainly be an advantage for Clouded Minds. I've played against Star Knight. Oh, fantastic root follow-up. I thought Austin was dead, getting away, very low health with that teleport, but as I was saying, I've played against Star Knight as Anduin before, and he is very potent on Anduin. Mainski had immediately gone to the top lane. I don't know that much experience is going to be missed. Yeah, Tiger still picks up the whole wave there. Mainski coming down, looking to double soak. Sylvanas finally coming into the bottom. And we do have a little bit of a minion experience lead for Clouded Minds so far, so the rotations being a little bit off for currently chasing Samuro. Clouded Minds quickly getting on this camp. Venus and Star Knight just pumping damage into it. Looking fly with all that green and yellow thrown around. I can't counter, or currently chasing Samuro. Man, I am apparently a terrible caster when it comes to teams in my own organization. Sorry. Taking their camp, but a little bit faster on the part of Clouded Minds. Mainski still doing that rotation. He doesn't have On a Pale Horse, but instead Fear the Reaper. But Wolf has sensed that Clouded Minds is down here. He's just working on getting experience. Sylvanas, played by Austin, pumping some damage out into the ETC, about half health. Currently chasing Samuro, opting instead to go for the early Shaman camp top. Wolf continuing to delay down here. Clouded Mines making a big rotation into the middle. The camp is going to go down. What else do they want to take? Sylvanas rotating down to help clear. Lots of damage going out into the Johanna, but popping that shield to make sure she stays alive. So thus far, I would say from a talent perspective, Fear the Reaper is the only one that surprises me, but it does give you the ability to not be body blocked. It gives you some pretty good movement not on your mount, and so from a team fight perspective, Fear the Reaper can be extremely potent. Swing taking a lot of damage, but with this camp and with this Gul'dan, they are just deciding to throw everything they've got. Oh, and you know what? This is folly on my part, but I just realized we don't have Imperius solo laning, but instead Orphea has been solo laning. So, experience still in the favor of Clouded Mines. You can see that minion experience of almost 1,000 favoring Clouded Mines, so they are doing a good job. And again, just like last game, they are reporting to these objectives immediately. So a fantastic choice on their part. CCS coming in as 5. A little bit of defensive posturing by Clouded Mines. Weenus getting caught on the wrong side of that wall. Star Knight saying, I got you, friend. Along came a Gul'dan through the air. Swing getting the power slide down onto the main ski. Main ski teleporting through. And everybody seems to be up on both sides. The Shrine Monkeys, as Weenus likes to call them, being a little bit in favor of Clouded Mines. The spear coming through, Mainski going down. Ooh, Swing going down, but with the deaths there, CCS deciding to back out, forfeit the shrine over to Clouded Mines. It is an arcane Punisher, long before considered the most threatening of the Punishers, but now almost considered the weakest, having the arcane orbs not being quite as strong in their damage, and with the upgrades given to the Mortar and Frozen Punishers, people have just found they can dance in a circle okay. But Clouded Mines letting that get melted a little bit too easily in my opinion, but the experience has now evened out to where CCS, ooh, super close fight up here. I'm sorry I missed it, and that means that there's no soak going in top for a second, but Austin runs up there to save it. But you can see CCS has flipped the script on the who has the more soak at this point when they backed out and just decided to get soak in as many lanes as possible. Ooh, the wall coming out, harassing that Malthael. We do see big slows from Joe at level 7, which was procced there as she hit 2 folks. Sylvanas is neutralizing the camp mid. We've got Orphea coming down on her. Clouded Mines positioning for this camp. Great warding on the part of Swing. Wolf walking in saying, look at my Johanna privilege. I'm going to abuse it. The big spear coming out on Murad. He's away. They capture the camp. CCS slightly ahead on experience at this point. Even with... Oh, that is... even with the mercenaries favoring Clouded Mines, but it's been that minion experience that's keeping them ahead. Even the kills are favoring Clouded Mines at this point. Ooh, big wall, locking Double Dam and Swing in there. ETC coming back in, nice face melt pushing that off. We can see Mainski taking the top camp, thank you Minimap. And CCS rotating, looking to try to get 10. They are going to just edge out the members of Clouded Mines. We have Sound Barrier, we have Last Rites, we have Blessed Shield, we have Wailing Arrow, and finally Archon, which I really like the Archon pickup there. Don't get me wrong, Black Hole is fun, it's flashy. Archon is so powerful though. So 10's being picked up on the part of Clouded Mines. We see the Mosh, we see the Eternal Feast, we see the Pseudo Sound Barrier in the Angelic Armaments, and Light of Stormwind, or I guess that's the 20, sorry. Holy Word Salvation. And finally the Horrify. So they've got some mean combo potential there. And Blessed Shield comes out for the disengage. We can see Malthael and Imperius fighting down there, which, you know, is just sad. Two members of the Anguirus Council that are now just at each other's throats, fighting instead of diplomatic arguing that they did before. So this shrine is up in 15 seconds. There's no maps, or no camps on the map, excuse me, for either team to really pick up. Malthael trying to get a little bit of soak. The members of Clouded Minds posturing as for a gank, but Malthael being a little bit safe there. So this is the one time in at least the last two games that, that CCS has made it to the objective first. Sylvanas getting caught and destroyed fairly quickly, giving the members of Clouded Minds the opportunity to get a huge lead on this. Again, the Orphea has been punishing. Great plays by Tiger. Malthael working on the experience, trying to get them ahead as far as they can. It appears the members of CCS are abandoning the idea of this top Punisher. Now it is frozen, so that's going to hurt. My guess is that's going to lead to a keep, or not a keep, a fort going down. But I also can see the value of, hey, we just lost Sylvanas early on, let's get value where we can. We take a cannon tower, we take an extra wave, we're well on our way to 13. A little bit of a delay on the 40th minion there, but it has gone down now. Double camp in the mid. The members of Clouded Minds not pushing with their immortal, but instead going to defend the mid lane. We do have Malthael on the bottom taking another camp. Sylvanas in the mid trying to deter the members of Clouded Minds from pushing in any farther. Tassadar, Lucio, and Johanna up here working their way on this Punisher, keeping it out in front so that the frozen orbs do not explode on the fort early was fantastic. Unfortunately, as it broke through the wall, it decided to march through, but Frozen Punisher goes down without taking a fort. The mid wall was taken down by the members of Clouded Minds, but the fort is still intact, and Malthael did capture the bottom camp, running away before the members of Clouded Minds could come down there and kill him. He is now in the top lane, getting that soak lead leveraged even further. So the experience heavily in favor of CCS right now. I realize up here it may not look quite as heavily favored, but 4,000 minion experience is a big deal. So, oh, the fort mid taking a little bit of damage. CCS clearing that up. And everybody's taking it a little calm right now. 14 picked up by CCS. We see the wave clear again. Gul'dan just so strong on wave clear. Looking for Tiger up here on the top. Oh, the Blessed Shield comes out. The Eternal Feast comes out. Horrify, missing the Lucio in that, but oh, that Tass wall. The Mosh, we don't have a Mosh interrupt. Yeah, that was a fantastic combo between the Mosh and the Holy Word Salvation, but everything ends, and while Lucio goes down, the counter kills on all three members of Clouded Minds there that had posted. The fort goes down. Imperius down here, played by Double Dam, working on that bottom push, but Imperius not exactly being the strongest sieger in the game. CCS here taking the top camp away from Clouded Minds. A little bit of minion pressure here. Do they continue to push here? It looks like that is their initial, while we've got three members still down from Clouded Minds. Tiger throwing out that Orphea slow and damage. Again, some fantastic skill shots coming out of Tiger. Great choices. Orphea definitely seems to be one to watch against Tiger. We see the ping on the mid camp right. CCS going there as 5. They are 16s right now. This is going to be a difficult engage for the members of Clouded Minds to take. They take the camp, they get away, they take a little bit of damage for it, but that'll be healed up nearly for free by the Lucio. So Clouded Minds in this game really feeling a little bit more on the back foot. They've had some great plays in all 3 games, but right now the macro advantage is in favor of CCS. The CCS deciding to go for their camp here on the top left. It is down. They still have a whopping 3 seconds to post, but neither team getting right into the pit. But we now have the members of Clouded Minds are split. Oh, I think at that point, Wolf, you just rip the Blessed Shield and see if you can kill someone. Early Horrify comes out. Unfortunately, with where the members were standing, it pushes them away, so no opportunity for a kill there. The Shrine Defenders are starting to go down. 10 defender lead for CCS. Back in the day, you only had to get 30 skeletal defenders on this map. Ooh, Orphea trying to flank, drops the Eternal Feast. The Sound Barrier comes out. The Helping Hand, also known as Leap of Faith, coming from Anduin. Ooh, great positioning here by Venus, just trying to pump damage in over the wall. The Root gets eaten by the Johanna Shield. Tiger going in deep with the Orphea. We see the Mosh, doesn't catch anyone. Ooh, the last rites gets absorbed extremely well. We do see Tiger in the back line, chomping away, slapping away, but does go down. Ooh, Venus, you're caught, my friend. Venus goes down. So I've got to feel like on this one, Clouded Minds may have gone in a little too aggressively. They do lose a cannon tower here. They've got the objective coming in mid and a 3v2 advantage on the board for currently chasing Samuro. This mid fort going down extremely quickly. Mortar being a very fearsome Punisher because now it simply does the most damage. If you can lock someone into one of those volleys from the Mortar Punisher, like that, we just saw that happen to Star Knight. He got leapt by the Punisher, multiple volleys came in, took over half his health, and that was just the Punisher. So Cannon Tower goes down, this keep is going down, Black Arrows has shut it down. We see the power slide come in from the ETC, we see the chomps coming out, the Horrify lands, the Eternal Feast, the Holy Word Salvation. Great engage on the part of Clouded Minds, taking 2. Ooh, this looks like 3. This looks like it could be 3. Ooh, I think, there we go. I personally feel with a little bit of target focus, if you will. Oh, they're gonna get this. Yeah, nice work. But back at home, we never killed the Punisher, and it got 54% off the core. Wow. I fell prey to the same thing that Clouded Minds did. I was watching the team fight instead of the Punisher, but wow, did that Punisher get a lot of value. But with 4 people down, Clouded Minds is trying to see what they can do to open this map back up, give themselves a win condition. With just a couple more team fight wins, it could still be their game. Pumping into this mid fort, trying to even up some of the lane pressure. Imperious back, trying to clear, protect that core, allow it to regen its shield. Clouded Mind still has a number advantage for another 12 seconds. They are taking this camp. Slick Rub being a little cheeky with the Lucio, coming around the wall, going pew pew pew, but he gets away. Star Knight leading the charge in on one more cap. Abathur with you, saying, yo, where's the NGS Discord? Coming through on my screen. I don't actually know how to turn that off mid-game, so I apologize, chat. So thanks for being a very welcoming and accepting group to a relatively new caster. But hey, this is my 3rd cast this season. Someday I'll even figure out how to put the team logos back up on the overlay. Alright, camps taken all over. There's only 1 camp left on the board. 19s for both teams. CCS is a little bit closer to 20. With Sylvanas, they are just deciding to crash this bottom one. Malthael, you are gonna die. You're gonna die. You're staying there too long. We got a power slide. Malthael died. So the members of Clouded Minds being as 5, seeing the opportunity to go down and take that camp, and they got a Malthael for free. It's like a BOGO offer. But with 50 seconds, no 20s, Malthael cannot res at this point. Even if he were now 20 and selected it, you have to die before the talent tier comes up, I believe, to use it. At least I know that's how it works for Uther, because I've tried that before. But alright. Torbus from ETC, Group Angelic Armaments for Imperius. This keep looks like it's going down. The members of CCS playing very back defensively. We do have the upgrade for Wailing Arrow. Is that House Party? So upgrade Lucio's healing. Twilight Archon, so the ability for Infinite Archon. Radiating Faith for the upgraded slows. Second charge on Leap of Faith. Haunt on the Horrify, increasing it and reducing armor. So, with the major structure advantage that CCS has here, I think Patience can absolutely win them this fight. So, rather, they are looking for a Gul'dan. Oh, and I think they found it. Blessed Shield goes out. Weenus gets caught out. Sorry, Weenus. So now with it being a 4v5, ooh, Imperius landing a big spear there. Sound Barrier comes out. Twilight Archon coming out. We saw the Light of Stormwind or Holy Word Salvation coming out, but just a moment too long. The Death Metal keeping some people eating that Eternal Feast a little bit longer. And with a 3v5, CCS saying, we don't need no stinking shrine, and just marching in on this core with already having the 46%. Yeah, they're gonna go down. This if Clouded Minds gets a full defense here, fantastic play on their part. Lucio riding around the core, the Twilight Archon still going. Lucio goes down 30% on the core. Twilight Archon still going 20% on the core, 10% on the core. It's just the Joe, 7%, 6%, 3%, 2%, 1%. Oh, and sorry, it wasn't just the Joe. Malthael was there too. So it was very close to being a defense there by Clouded Minds, but the final game in our best of 3 does go over to currently chasing Samuro. Fantastic play on their part. This is fading away. Team kills actually favoring Clouded Minds there. Imperius not dying a single time. Good job there. And King of Damage being Orphea. So fantastic play by both teams. I think that one of the things that really led to the victory there was that Immortal where we thought it was taken care of. I mean, shoot, again, me as the caster, I was watching the team fight, not the Immortal, and the Immortal just kept wailing and wailing and wailing. And so having that keep or that core already be that low spelled a little bit of doom for Clouded Minds later. But fantastic series by both teams. I'm obnoxious, so I'm going to see if I can ping Mainski. Let's see. Oh no, Mainski's got more lag issues, he says. Alright, well, sadly I don't think we get a replay or an interview for a replay cast, but this has been a Nexus Gaming Series production. My name is Valcomer. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Remember to spay and neuter your pets, as well as vote for additional maps in the NGS hero pool. Let's bring in Garden of Terror. Let's bring in Hanamura Temple. You're all wonderful. Thanks for checking in, and we will see you next time.